I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else than your machine.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CSC Season 15 Draft Lottery. I'm your host, Crash. I'm joined by Clueless, former captain of Atlantis. Clueless, how are you feeling about tonight?
Pretty good. Pretty good. I have a historic marker of making all of my teams be cursed with never doing well in marbles. So we'll see if that is broken today.
I mean, hey, never say never, right? These marbles, they've been training all season long, right? For this very moment. They've been rolling and rolling and rolling. They've been doing the footwork ladders, We are ready to go. But for those of you who are joining us for the first time, what this is essentially there's going to be one marble race for every tier, and these marble races will be determining which teams get what pick order in the draft. So, for example, if ATL comes in first in the marble race for that particular tier, they will have the first overall pick. Second place will get the second overall pick, and so on, right? If that makes sense to everybody, I believe we're ready to move on. Clue, you got anything?
Nothing much. Just let's get these marbles a-rolling.
I think so. I think it's about time that we see some good stuff happen on this here screen. So let's get started. They go down the cone. There's a lot of marbles to choose from. So far, leaderboard says Nan is in the lead. AVI now jumps out front. Now make it wet. He dives through the caves on the left side. Keep an eye on that right side as well. They could potentially get a boost. as they
into
dive down
the-
over to the
Oh.
rumble strips. Ooh, it's going to be
Over the rumble
tight.
strip.
New franchise 2 academics. HR takes the lead as someone goes
UPS
flying
going to the
over the
stratosphere.
fence. Aviary takes a nice lead going down into ice cream cone. Now,
Yep, followed by
swirling,
Frog.
who's going down the tunnel? HG is ahead, but they get delayed slightly. Sav is now out front. Make it AVI coming down the left side, barreling down into the funnel. Now, another fork in the road. Who will get
And
there
we're
first?
getting
It looks
right
like it's going to be AVI. Greenhouse looks pretty quick on that left side, but AVI leads the right side at the current moment.
Ooh,
They'll
shake
be
that
heading
beard.
down into the tube and over the rumble strips here shortly as we see the amount of competitors that are on the screen. The left side was faster. Greenhouse is in the lead, but they hit the fork, and that allows Nan to get into the lead on the left side. Who will get to the finish first? It's going to be a drag race all the way. Greenhouse looks to have the edge, and they will take the dub with UPS coming in second and Nan coming in third. So for the recruit draft, Greenhouse, formerly Angry Pirates, will have the first overall pick. What a great race. What a great finish as we see the rest of the competitors
Yeah.
come across the line.
I like the launching, but yeah, it's interesting to see here. You got notable, I guess, up there is the new franchise one as the counter strikers, but not the striker counters.
Absolutely.
And I think soon we'll get the whole list once this all wraps up.
So, yeah, so it looks like we're going to see the counter strikers take the 4th overall pick, and then the 9th overall pick will fall to the striking counters, as the rest of the marbles are put out to pasture, so to speak. But yeah, that concludes the recruit tier race. So, I mean, yeah, big ups for Greenhouse. They had a really rough season last season because I'm kind of a spectator of the recruit tier, you could say. Like, I really like following the tier. I think it's a really, really cool place to be. Greenhouse had kind of a rough season. They definitely did not meet the expectations that they had set out for themselves. They're losing a lot of big players, right? Sapphire's getting promoted. She was an absolute monster on that team last season. So them losing her is a big blow to the integrity of the roster. So them being able to use that first overall pick to replace her is going to be a really, really big moment coming up in the draft. But up next, we got the prospect draft.
Oh, we got results first. Production
Official
is in my ear.
results.
Yeah, official
results are next. So apparently, electronic timing and scoring, it's a little, you know.
It's a little how do we say?
People are
Precise, maybe.
saying bring back Angry Pirates. Now listen, all right. I don't want this to be on the record, but I did kind of like the Angry Pirates logo more. I'm gonna be real.
I'm going back to the roots. I say bring back
Pirates
SCI. I agree with some of the other sentiment here.
Yeah,
Bring back
SCI was a good one. If you remember SCI, you are a true veteran. Scientist was lit. Freeman was the GM, and then Bastos replaced him when his tenure was up. But I did really like the Angry Pirates branding too. I thought it was a neat place to go. Plus, it kind of maintains the same color. As we get the official results up on the screen, let's take a look.
Maybe. We're having some small production issues, but as soon as we know the results, you will know the results.
We will all know the results very soon, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on to your
Very
hats
soon.
and hold on to your horses. All right.
AP was one of the coolest franchises. Green. I will agree. I do like the consistent through line with the green color, though. SCI to AP to GRN. It's all. I like at least they kept the theming has been good. We can mention that OS did not win. This is true.
It's true.
But they could still go 5 for 6 and beat their own record. So
It's possible.
don't count them out yet.
High Rollers is another really, really good franchise. I think they've got a lot to prove.
I actually haven't
I'm
even
excited
seen the
to see
logo
what they
for High
do
Rollers.
because I know gambling and Counter Strike kind of go hand in hand, right? As much as we all like to pretend it doesn't. Like gambling is a part of Counter Strike, and Counter Strike is unfortunately a part of gambling. So I think it only makes sense for the High Rollers to exist, and I think it's a really, really good way to capitalize on that kind of identity.
I just hope that the High Roller identity should be gamble stacking sites exclusively, and if that's not the case, I'm gonna be a little upset. But you'd think they'd be the ones playing the most risky. I'd get over. I could get over it, but that would
the
be
skins
there's gonna be so
on
many
that
easy-
team.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, the skins on that team are gonna be crazy. They're gonna have a Titan
Skins gotta
Hollow
be good.
collection.
Someone Oh, I can't even think of like who the skin merchants are. There's so many like just top tier skin players.
Yeah. Shout out to my boys who were actually just gambling earlier today. I believe Colty just sold a fire serpent, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh.
Yeah. So he was freaking on one, and I watch them gamble all the time, and I'm just sitting here like, man, I don't even have that much money to put on the line, like, much less just throw away at some fucking skin website. But hey,
Hey, you never know.
it is what it is.
We're still waiting.
Can you gamble on who is going to win the Chally draft? We're trying to get CSC on DraftKings, but they won't let us.
I don't know about that one.
They keep
but...
turning us down. They keep turning us down. Like, I want to get CSC on DraftKings. Like, I think it'd be a really great.
I don't.
Like,
but I don't need that. I don't need to even be worried about that. But
it'd be funny.
There's a conceptual world where I can find the humor in thinking about it.
Like something as silly and goofy as this, having real money bet on the games, that'd be kind of silly. But that would also lead to a lot of problems.
So many problems.
That'd be
we should not.
terrible.
Okay.
But yeah, we're just kind of killing time. Did you guys see the IndyCar race today? IndyCar race was fire.
I did not
so
see the
Formula
IndyCar
1
race.
Grand Prix. Yeah, Ferrari won the Italian Grand Prix today. It was great. All right.
Oh, we're
Here
going.
are the results. All right, so Greenhouse with the
Okay.
first overall pick, Upsteady Spaghetti with the second overall pick, excuse me, NA Nades with the third overall pick, and then the Striking Counters having the fourth overall pick. Headhunters Guild, Aviary, High Rollers, Savannah, Abyss Walkers, Deadbeats, Counter Strikers, FRG, DRG, Wet, Academics, What Do You Beef, ATL, and OS. OS having the last overall.
Classic Clueless Marbles. Let's go. Nothing quite like seeing myself once again drop the curse on our recruit team.
Straight up every single time.
But first to worst for OS there, so it could be worse. It could be worse.
Speaking of Cal, how about that new logo, huh? I'm
not gonna lie, everyone hates on it. I'm a believer in the new logo.
You think so?
I like it.
They should have just kept it the old colors. Like, I like it, but they should have kept it the old colors. The old colors went together a little bit better. IMO. But again,
that's fair. I'm also a Suns believer, and I think we're getting Prospect now set up to go. I think we can just go straight into Prospect unless Crash has anything else to add about recruit.
Nah.
Right, let's just keep it rolling.
Let's just get rolling. All right, here we go. They are off and down the funnel. Who will get down into the tunnel first? We will see. For the Prospect tier. Now, keep in mind, this is for the number 1 overall pick of the CSC Season 15 Prospect Draft. Striking Counters are off to a blinding start as they go back up the hill through the snake. Little by little, they've got to get up and over all the obstacles. Nan seems to be jumping out to a pretty early lead. Big Slime was up there for a moment. FRG, now Sav. As they come down into the hard right-hander, Big Slime takes the lead, rides the wall all the way through the hairpin. And now here comes the T-junction. I got to be careful with those dice. They can certainly knock you off course, and that's exactly what happens. Big Slime nails the dice, but keep an eye on that right side. Cow and ABW are also out to a decent-sized lead. High Rollers get stuck on one of the layers, but Lambda Esports Club jumps all the way through. Now into the spinning tunnels, and ABW takes the lead, and he gets hung up momentarily. Now it's going to be a drag race between AVI and LEC over the rumble strips. And AVI is the first one out to the other side.
Counter-Strikers. And Counter-Strikers coming right behind him on the left side, and we got the split.
Absolutely. Aviary is going to be on the right, Counter-Strikers on the left. It's going to be a drag race between these two unless somebody pulls a miracle out of a hat. And AVI has the advantage. Counter-Strikers need a big move through the loop-de-loop. Now down the hill for the final time. Up and over side, into the colander and out the other side, into the second colander and into the finish. Aviary will have the number 1 overall pick, followed closely by the Counter Strikers, and it looks like Lambda Esports Club will have the 4th, and Hacker Haven will have the 3rd. Big
we
move.
made it to 5th for ATL there, followed by DB and then Gas and Frog. The rest, we will have to wait for some results, but overall,
up.
yeah, overall AVI just really. Oh, we got the
hate to
pile
see
up.
that. The big one strikes in the marbles race. It looks like it got caused. Looks like ATL and Sav tried to head into the same gap. There wasn't enough space for Dan and UPS, and that just caused a whole blockage. As the heat wave
ATL
comes
and
through,
Sav.
they get sent to
Holding
the
hands.
Butterfly Farm up north, along with everybody else actively coming through the loop-de-loop at the moment.
Yeah.
And I
Shout
don't
out
think
Leadbone.
these guys are gonna make it through either. I think they're gonna go talk to their competitors a little bit. I think a couple of them make it, and Aviary will have the number 1 overall pick for the CSC Season 15 Prospect Tier Draft.
Yes. That was a fun one. AVI, I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure AVI did relatively solid last season. But I have no idea
don't know.
what their team looks like going into this season. Oh no. AVI
No?
did no, they made it to playoffs, but they came in as a
You got to
low
give
seed,
them some
so-
credit for that, surely.
I'm not saying that they
Prospects-
don't deserve
Prospects
credit.
are- yeah, Prospects are
I
big tier.
misremembered. Yeah, so
Fair enough.
but yeah.
Fair enough.
But here we
Yeah,
go, the full list.
Ooh, big moments right there. UPS.
Yeah, so
That's a big jump from top to bottom.
yeah, this is the big tier. So you got so many teams going AVI, Counter Strikers, H4K, LEC, ATL, DB, Gas, Frog, DRG, Striking Counters, ACA, AVW, HG, OS, Green, House, Sav, Nan, Wet, BS Cow, High Rollers, and UPS. So UPS really flip-flopping their recruit and their prospect there, but overall, this is a nice little order. I like it.
Yeah,
Nothing crazy.
it's-
No repeats yet, so we're good to go. They are random. They're random for the feeling of randomness, you know?
Hey, they're random, we promise. All right, moving on. We've got the contender draft lottery coming up. Let's see. I wonder what the course is going to be like, because the courses are always kind of wacky. I like them.
Yes, I enjoy
never
all
really
these
know what you're gonna
different
get.
courses. Oh, ooh, nice little drop in.
Ooh, baby. They dive into the funnel one at a time. OS seems to have the lead. They'll be getting down further and further. The spiral continues. Is anybody going to take the drop? Looks like OS has been overtaken. And
Maybe.
finding it, Greenhouse is the first man out. Quickly overtaken by High Rollers and Atlantis. Atlantis gets hung up a little bit
Let's
on the
go.
middle peg. That gives LEC the lead, but keep an eye on that right side. Oh, all three of them go off. That is no good at all. And it looks like ATL and High Rollers are going to be in a drag race now to this next part of the track. And High Rollers will get there first, followed closely by the Striking Counters. Now, as they dive in through the plywood, Striking Counters jumps out to a big lead as they come down through the second funnel, but High Rollers has a good bit of speed. We'll see what they do with it. They come back down into the double lane, now merging into the intersection. High Rollers now into the dome. And this could be anybody's game right here. Who's going to get through first? And who comes out the other side? It's UPS. Upsetty Spaghetti is the first man out, but Sav quickly overtakes, and Savannah is on a mission. Look how fast they're going down. They're
man.
riding the wall all the way down into Connect 4, but a couple of them make it through. Lambda Esports Club from the top rope. Oh, my goodness. They fell from the
just
top. Look. They got launched out of the dome.
Oh man.
They got
LEC
launched
really
out of the
flying
dome.
in.
Lambda Esports Club from the top rope, followed closely by Deadbeats, Aviary, and Big Slime. Woo!
Oh.
What a move!
LEC, what a move indeed. That was
Wow.
crazy.
Take a look at what he did.
Oh man. Least obviously rigged Marvel's race. So true.
So true,
No one
bestie.
could see it coming.
Oh my goodness.
This was a great map. This is perfect. Oh man.
I
That
wish
was
we could get a replay. That'd be
I wish
sick.
there was replays on. That was hilarious. Oh man. Whew.
And the rest.
LEC.
Ay. Big moves in that there marble race. Contender. If that's anything to judge the season off of, that's a pretty crazy time. Y'all watch out for LEC.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't know. That's insanity right there. That was a
That
hell
was
of a race.
definitely insanity.
I thought for sure Sav had it because they were going so much faster than everybody else down the stairs, but they don't score it off of who moves the fastest, it's who crosses the line first.
Yeah. It was, I think, honestly, the best part was just seeing LEC didn't just, like, fly in from the top and then, like, bounce and make it. It was, like, straight into the tube from the top rope to snipe the win. It was great. Oh, man.
What?
There seems to be a small error, and there might be a replay in we're double checking. Production's gonna let us know, but
what?
there might need to
that
be
is so rigged. You can't do that. Not after what we just saw.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
LEC. We're missing. It seems there's a
team?
team missing. Oh no.
Yeah,
Pour one out for fiction.
The officials have gone into the tent. They're looking at the finish in slow motion to determine if Lambda Esports Club move was legal.
Oh,
HG
no.
was missing. HG was
We
missing.
have to rerun.
The finishing results are overturned. Oh no.
Man. Give us a minute. We gotta rerun that one.
Oh my goodness. Can you believe it? I've never seen anything like that in my life. Damn, that is hard luck for LEC.
That's
man.
unfortunate. Fiction will be crying. So everyone go give Fiction a hug in the general chat.
That is insanity.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness. Shout out to the officials team for noticing that, because I sure didn't.
I didn't notice it.
That was just put HG last. Just put HG last is crazy.
Just put HG
My
last.
guitar is out of tune. It doesn't sound right. I gotta.
Even notice.
I've been strumming on guitar in between these rounds. My mic just doesn't pick it up.
Oh man.
But man, that was something. That's such a shame. That's such a shame after such an incredible move. That it's not even gonna matter. That is wild. Oh my goodness.
Oh man. All right, we're waiting for. We're waiting. Oh wait, this is true. Maybe this was all a ploy by HR. Like they've recalculated the odds and they're about to throw it all on black right here.
Yeah, smart gamblers look at the odds, but not every gambler's a smart gambler.
Every gambler that quits whenever they're about to hit the payday, and this is the payday that they're waiting for.
This is the payday. Was Cal missing too? No idea. I was not paying attention, I'll be real.
No, I do not believe so.
If I don't get a top 5 pick in this, I'm going to open a support ticket. I'd protest. Even though it's not going to do anything, you might as well.
Fiction's out to protest collusion.
Straight up. That's what I would do. Cal has been intentionally omitted. You know what you did. Honestly, yeah, we need to bar Cal from competition. Just cause.
The cows are too strong.
Dude, straight up. They've been roiding up, we all know. There's so much, dude. They be passing around the TRT syringe in that fucking.
Yeah, I just got back from Japan, and I can tell you for sure the cows over there, they're roided up. They knew it was up.
Straight up, dude.
Oh man, all right, we're waiting
YC
for the rerun
missing?
to go.
YC yoke, dude. That is not
YC
even a
was
thing.
missing. Yeah, YC was. You're right. Bloodseer is very correct. YC was missing.
YC's been missing for a couple seasons now, mostly because it was a terrible idea. That's besides the point.
I think.
Where AP, where's hell? So, got bad news for you. Hellfire was executed by firing squad, and yeah, AP got put out to pasture.
Where's GLD?
Gladiators. Dude, I played for that franchise. Oh my god.
Where's Gladiators at?
Good times, good times. That was back, dude. That was back when I was a civilian. That was so long ago. Holy. All right,
we're back.
begin the next.
We're back.
We begin
Round
the
two.
rerun of the contender draft lottery.
We're waiting to see everyone monitor for the HG.
Oh my goodness. I'm rooting for LEC. I'm rooting for LEC. I really want LEC to win this one.
We want LEC to be back.
Gas looks like they're off to a great start here. Which way do they go through the fork?
Once
They elect to
again-
keep left, and they will be
HG
going in
exists.
through
We
the
see them.
sidewinders. Oh, Wet goes off. Deadbeats goes off. Headhunters Guild leading the right side. OS jumps out to the lead. Now the Counter Strikers make their way up into the left side. They will have the lead as they converge back onto the intersection. Now through the cheese grater. Oh, Counter Strikers get held up. Headhunters Guild makes it through unscathed. Down the funnel and into the fork as they come back through into the 2 lanes. Gas is close behind, but Headhunters Guild has the advantage. Now, this is where things can get a little crazy. Right here in the hamster ball. I called it the dome earlier, but we're renaming it to the hamster ball because that's exactly what it is. Who's going to make it through first? Who's going to come from the top rope? It looks like nobody so far. DRG winning the race down the stairs. Cal comes in clutch. He's got it. What do you be from the top rope? That is unbelievable. Oh, my goodness.
Man.
A big slime in second. Striking counters in third. DRG with the 4th overall pick. Gas apparently has 5th and 6th. I don't know what that's about. And LEC is not in the top 10.
All right.
Oh,
LAC
my
was
goodness.
collusion.
Oh, my goodness. I'd be
We're going
so
to replay
upset.
the season at the end.
I'm so
LEC's
mad
gonna
if
make
I'm
sure
on
of it.
LEC. I'm so mad. That is insane.
LAC last would be. That would just.
That would be so hilarious.
Oh man, that would just like not I don't even have the word for it. Not poetic,
would
but
just
just like
be
it would just
funny.
be pure fiction. It would be so. It would be pure comedy.
Straight up. You'll be hearing from Sav Legal. Does Sav have a legal team? I feel like they're all just wildebeest in suits. They don't have thumbs. They can't file lawsuits. That's just a little
Possibly.
weird. How do you not?
I mean,
know
I'm
about
safe because
Sav
I'm in the
Legal?
ocean.
'Cause I've
and
never
we all know
done
that
anything to get
tunas
sued by Sav.
Beat lions. So there's one
Yeah.
thing I know. It's that tunas beat lions, and I'm in the ocean, so we're safe.
True.
They can't touch me in the ocean.
Who would win? One ocean or a billion lions?
I think the ocean still wins.
You think
But
so? I mean, ocean's
I
pretty
think
big,
so.
but a billion lions, dude? A billion lions? Come on.
LEC
and
going
LEC.
from first to second.
Ooh, that is unlucky. Oh my goodness. You got Cal with the first overall pick, Big
no.
Slime, striking counters, Pact of Embers, Gas, NA Nades, Aviary, Counter Strikers, Greenhouse, Headhunters Guild, High Rollers, Academics, Order of the Samurai, Totem Pole, Deadbeat, Savannah, Atlantis, Upsetty Spaghetti, Abyss Walkers,
man.
Hacker Haven, Lambda Esports Club, and bringing up our 16th overall pick will be Drip. So shout out those guys, right?
Yeah. Worth noting, I will say for one of the our lovedly named Counter Strikers in F2 here does have some pretty nice priority picks in the draft. Going a nice way to come in if whoever gets the GM of that franchise, that'll be a fun little present to come into.
Straight
for
up.
the first 3 tiers. It's a nice little present.
We're off to a great start. We are off to a great
And I
start.
think now we're waiting on Chally. Those are our 2 big tiers. I believe Chally has 16 as well. Teams?
I think 14,
14.
if I'm not mistaken.
No, 16 because we added
16.
18 teams. I'm being told.
Wow.
Because we added Frog and Wet have Chally teams now.
Interesting.
Let's go.
So does that mean every franchise has a Jolly team now, or is that not
No.
the case?
Yes, every franchise is 10D prospect, and the new teams that are getting added will have recruit prospect 10D.
Gotcha.
So generally, I think now we're even.
Straight
So
up.
we'll see as soon as hopefully I think Chally is about ready to run.
I think so.
All right, we're getting another
right,
another bug.
bug,
We gotta wait a few
bug.
minutes.
Chat is entertaining themselves with nice
Yes.
little copy pasta.
Got some copies.
Man, that is I can't even read it. That is so I ain't reading all that. I'm gonna be real. I'm not reading all that. I scored a 38 on my ASVAB. They don't pay me to read. Ugh. Let's see here. But yeah, been a good day for sports so far.
Yeah,
I think
the
the
sports
Southern
and marbles
500.
for sure.
I think the Southern 500 is going on right now. For NASCAR, if anybody's watching that. But yeah, the Italian Grand Prix was really good. And the IndyCar race was solid. Catherine Legg led some laps. It was due to a pit cycle, but she still led some. So
Yeah,
solid.
I haven't watched much sports, so I can't chime in on this one.
Fair
So
enough.
I do
Fair
see now that
enough.
the Italian Grand Prix went today. So
Ferrari won. They came first and fourth, and then the two McLarens were in second and third. Verstappen in fifth, so the Red Bull in fifth, and then I believe Hamilton was behind him, if I remember correctly. I don't know. The finishing order
Gotcha.
gets a little crazy. Magnussen was in 10th, though. Shout out him, scoring his first points of the season. Big ups those guys. But yeah, he's definitely out of F1 because he also has a race ban for crashing into Sonoda. So yeah, he's going to be out
Well,
of
there
the
you go.
sport.
This is a sport I know nothing about. So
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. And then that F3 kid that Williams brought in, apparently he had a pretty good race too. He came in like 11th. I'm trying to think. That's pretty much it. Yeah, IndyCar race is pretty standard. I forget who's on pole for the Southern 500. The IMSA Mustang Challenge was also today, but nobody cares about that. Trying to think. What else? What else is happening in the world on this day? What day is it? Today is the September 1st.
it is September 1st. That is the day.
Is it?
It is.
Labor Day
It
is tomorrow. Labor
September.
Day is tomorrow. Thank everyone
That's
you
true.
know who has a job. All right.
Yes,
Thank
that is
everyone you know who
required.
has a job.
If anyone that has a job, you're
Thank
required
you.
to stop and thank them.
Thank you. Thank you. That's a big one, right there. Trying to think. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep tuning my guitar, man. I got nothing.
Keep tuning. It's okay. We're here. We're just chilling. I have run out of conversation pieces at the moment, so I'm currently in the process of. All right. We are getting word that production is still having a few issues, so we're going to be a bit longer on getting the Chalet race set up. We might be going to a BRB for a minute as we try to verify what's going on.
Tell us
Japan stories.
The chat says. What'd you do while you were over there?
Oh man, I'm trying to. What we did a lot of stuff. Honestly, the best part was we got my wife and I got kind of sick one day when we were traveling out of Tokyo. TL losing the legacy conversation piece.
I don't
Did
watch
that happen a
sports.
second time? Did that happen a second time? Because I know I was pretty sure they beat Fluffy Amers this afternoon. I didn't watch that series on the legacy one.
I don't watch esports.
But
I don't even play Counter-Strike anymore, believe it or not. Like, I deleted the game months ago. I'm just here. To be honest with you,
some marbles.
been trying to go into the more of the motorsports.
That's
direction.
actually. Yeah, sorry. I'm here to clarify to correct Nightbot. There is in fact maps on the marbles race. It's just not traditional Counter-Strike maps. So.
That'd be cool if we did it with like the backdrop being Counter-Strike maps. I feel like that'd be neat. Let's try and figure out.
Yeah, where's the Dust 2 of marbles races? Someone figure that out. We're still doing some checks. It seems like numbers are coming out a bit wonky on these marbles. So we were trying to see. We're trying Boosh.
Chalet? I don't know, man. That's
Chop
not
chop
up
marble
to us,
boy.
brother. We are
Yeah.
just here. We are talking heads on a screen. I don't know what to tell you.
All right, new challenge for the CSC chat. We need some CSC custom marble maps. So someone figure out how to get the marbles going and submit some marbles maps.
True. Oh man, I'm hearing swearing from behind the desk. That's not good. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Welcome to the CSC Season 15 Draft Lottery. This is the race for the Challenger tier, and we are underway as they come back down through the funnel. Hannah, your banana, as they come down through the banana and out into the endless void of space. Some say that when you stare into it, it stares back at you, but right now, all I'm staring at are marbles. Now, as they come through the teleporters, this is a big pattern. We'll see who ends up where. DRG has a little bit of a lead. It's really hard to see the course right now. As they start lighting things up, a couple of guys are lost in the vacuum. Hacker Haven's out to an early lead. Order the Samurai close behind. Now as they keep right, Cow and DRG elect to go to the left. Now as they spin down the carousel and into the final intersection, UPS dies horribly. A tragic death indeed. As they come back down towards the center of the course, they start lighting up the floor around them. Cal takes the lead with ACA close behind. They come over the rumble strips and down into the tube. Will they fall off? Keep in mind, there's no railing keeping them on this time. If they're a little bit off, they might end up into the cold vacuum. We'll see. Cal still has the lead. They keep left at the fork. Now, rounding turn 4. Going down into the funnel again. Who's going to be there? OS looks like they've taken the lead somehow. OS has taken the lead, and he's going to get the finish. First overall pick goes to Order of the Samurai. Cow is next, DRG in third, Upsetty Spaghetti fourth, and the rest come piling in. Oh, man.
Yeah, that one was just OS and Cow in a race for the first two, and then it was everyone else following behind.
Yeah, that course was hard to look at.
Stuck on the portals. Yeah, that one was a little hard to see, but it's okay because now it's all coming to a close.
Huge dub for OS though. They're gonna have the number 1 overall pick again for
for one want admins to investigate this particular one being rigged after taking so long. Going to OS just seems a bit finicky, but you know.
True.
It's not random if OS wins. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, we'll just have to see. Yeah, so that was Contender, right? That's the way things kind of evened out.
That was Chally.
Oh,
we
did
Tendy. We had to rerun
already.
twice, so that was Challenger.
Sorry.
All good.
Once again, LEC not in the top 10. Not a good day for them so far. They are really having a rough go of it.
Yeah. And hopefully we'll see
that's
results
it for their
here in a minute.
teams. I don't think they have an Elite or Premier team, so... Oh, no, LEC was in the top 10, just barely.
Okay.
They are in 8th, I believe, yes. So, there's your results for the Chally draft. New franchises are not in there.
Big Slime following up on the trend of going from the top to the bottom.
True.
Near the top, but overall, this is looking pretty good overall. LAC, at this point, LAC's getting, LAC got a little shafted on that one, but maybe, who knows, maybe, actually, does LAC have an elite team?
Do they? I don't know.
I don't think they do.
Who did they replace?
But it seems like Fiction says it's okay. That they're cooking, that they don't need the picks. They're too good for that. And I respect it.
We'll see. We'll see. Time will tell. A man is only as good as his word.
We are now ready for Elite.
Not ready.
Flying through these last ones.
Next race is not ready. Now the next race is ready. All right, we are moving into Elite as they come through the Plinko machine. This is just completely random who comes out, and it's Order of the Samurai to keep right at the fork.
Not again.
Hacker Haven follows close behind as the rest of the pack follows through. Order of the Samurai makes contact with Hacker Haven, slows him down, gets him hung up on the fork. Now up the elevator, into the tube, and Hacker Haven jumps over him. Big leapfrog move from Hacker Haven as he comes through the snowflake, and he will have the lead coming down the stairs. And Order of the Samurai dies in the background. Hacker Haven and Order of the Samurai are close to each other, but now the pack catches up. They're neck and neck. A little bit of advantage as one falls off down into the tube. Hacker Haven maintains the lead, hits the speed boost, comes to the finish. It's Hacker Haven Oh, no, it's not over.
Oh, it's not the
Whoops,
finish.
that's not it. Hacker Haven now down the stairs again as they teleported. I thought that was the finish. Hacker Haven followed closely by OS as a jumbling comes up through the teleporter. A little bit of chaos down on the stairs. Hacker Haven still maintains the lead. He's got Sav right on his rear. Big contact. Big bump right there. Hacker Haven still in the lead as they try and make their way into the next left-hander. Well, I don't even know what this is. It's a Plinko tube. It's a Plinko tube down into the funnel. Sav takes the lead, but he lands on the wrong level. Order of the Samurai down into the upside down pyramid. Headhunters Guild follows close behind. They're neck and neck. Headhunters Guild around the outside takes the lead and into the finish. Headhunters Guild will have the #1 overall pick.
There's no bias, by the way.
Woo!
How does Dives do it? That's so true. How does Dives do it?
What a move. How
So
about
nice.
Headhunters Guild? Around the outside on the final obstacle, gets right around him, slingshot pass, that was textbook.
Yeah.
And we've got a couple of guys, they are stuck.
Holding hands all the way in the
Yeah.
back. Oh, we got another set.
Hunger Games style. Yeah, this is not.
This little hand holding back here on the stairs. Man and BS.
And-
Classic friendly franchises.
Yep. We will have to see. But yeah, that's a pretty decent draft result. We'll see the rest of the tier here shortly.
And then we just have Premiere left, and then we're done.
Just Premiere. And we will be done. Waiting on the results now.
Yeah.
Headhunters Guild with a stellar pass there at the end. LEC's apparently been robbed again. And the Savannah legal team is working overtime. So season 15 is off to a blinding start, obviously, with three
Clearly.
franchises getting involved with legal. So we'll
At
see.
this
We'll have to
point,
see how that goes.
the season's already had it all. We've had storylines, we've had replays, we've had to do reruns. We've had technical issues. I mean, it's really run the full gambit of the season before it's
I
even
think all
started.
we need now is a wall hacker and a somebody who threw their combines, and this bingo card is looking pretty good here. But
I don't want either of those, but
I don't want
that
either
would
of those,
be-
but I mean they're on the bingo card for a reason. Let's be real.
that would be on the bingo card. So
Yeah, let's not.
Oh,
Here
we already ready? Do we
go.
have results
Premier,
for Elite?
results for the Elite Draft. Headhunters Guild
Okay, there we go.
with the first overall pick. Hacker Haven second. Order of the Samurai third. Upsetty Spaghetti in fourth. What Do You Beef in fifth. Pact of Embers in sixth. Lambda Esports Club seventh. Greenhouse in eighth. And then Atlantis at ninth. Gas at 10th. Savannah at 11th. Aviary at 12th. And NA Nades at 13th. And Big Slime bringing up the rear at 14th overall pick.
Ooh, yeah. Big Slime, actually, I just now looking at it, they have their one really good pick in contender, and the rest of theirs are bottom four, last. So here we go.
That's not good.
Here we go. Big Slime, I believe in the... I'm pretty sure Big Slime is Premier, so I believe in the Premier. I believe in the Premier pick.
We'll have to see as they move down the ski lodge over the triangles. This reminds me of that one part in Speed Racer in the Grand Prix scene where they had the spikes in the tube. But anyway, Upsetty Spaghetti looks to be the leader. Coming into the first funnel. Now into the tubed fork. He's going to keep left, and he is miles ahead of the competition here. The pack is nowhere near him as he makes it through the turnstiles. Looks like a few decide to keep right. Oh, UPS is a little bit slow coming through this part. Oh, he's stuck. He's stuck on something. He's got to be stuck on something. No, he's just rolling really slow. Oh, he has to wait for the doors to open. That's what it is. OS takes the lead, but they've still got the pack behind them. Who's going to make it down first? It looks like it's going to be What Do You Beef. What Do You Beef takes the lead coming into the dog bowl. And now
Big
through
Slime
yet
pulling out to the
another
front.
funnel. Order of the Samurai gets through first. Big Slime on the left. They're going to go through the wipeout section. Now, the wipeout section's got a bunch of dragging pins that try and set these guys back, but Big Slime looks like they're having none of it as they go through pinball. Now, again, through another turnstile. Oh, they appear to be stuck on something. Order of the Samurai makes it through first. Headhunters Guild follows close behind. And now, as they keep left at the fork, DRG keeps right. Who's going to be there first? It's all about nailing the gap in between those rotating squares as they come to the finish. Order of the Samurai is slow. Who's going to make it there first? It's Gas on the right. Big Slime on the left. Can he get enough speed? and UPS. No, it's not UPS. It's Order of the Samurai to take it on the first overall pick.
Shred it, run from it. OS first pick comes all the same.
Mm-hmm. Straight up. And apparently DRG has the 6th and 10th overall. 6th, 4th, and 10th overall pick.
BS getting last again. Hold on. That would be hilarious. I don't think that's what happened, but I know
Gas is not on the
Premier's a small
screen
tier.
either. Gas is not on the screen either. They could have been ahead.
Yeah,
of us, but
it'll be a
that is rough.
it'll be a we'll see. It's a 50-50 at this point. It either happened or it didn't. So
It's up to the officials now. They huddle into the tent, circled around the camera. I'm going to have to wait for their decision. Meanwhile, one of the DRG team members is trying to run away from his inevitable demise, but
isn't gonna make it.
He no longer has to run. And wow, big moves right there. So, with a 132.7, we will see our premier results shortly. I am honestly Big Slime not having a good night tonight. Same thing with Lambda Esports Club. Really, they could have wanted better. You know, they definitely.
You would definitely want better for sure, but as long as BS didn't get last, they did it.
Last. They're not last.
They did it.
Huge. Now we're talking.
Oh, but yeah, we have OS, Cow, UPS, DRG, AVI, HG, Big Slime, and finally Gas pulling up the rear for Premier.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is your 2024 Counter-Strike Confederation Season 15 draft order for all of the tiers. Unless we got anything more to say, I believe this stream is just about over.
I think it's cooked. I had a good time. Thanks everyone for showing up.
Yeah, it's a big ups to you guys, obviously. Shout out to the Marbles game. Shout out to Firehawk for making this whole thing possible. Shout out Cameron King for making the stream possible. They're the one who put this whole thing together. And most importantly, shout out to you guys for tuning in. We wouldn't be able to do this if you guys didn't watch. So, again, thank you very much for showing up.
True.
We'll see all of you next time.